Well, it's Saturday, April 14th, 2012. I'm just going to take in this primed blazer parts. Then I'm going to head up to the storage units and try to fix the brake lines of the truck that broke down yesterday. The brake lines blew. I have to leave it up there. Yeah, these trains go by a lot. Luckily there's a bypass road here. I feel like I'm living at the morgue lately. George has passed out again. He sleeps all day, then he sleeps all night, and he sleeps all afternoon. He only gets up sporadically to get cigarettes. Anyway, I'm heading down to the storage unit, and hopefully I can fix that brake line somehow. Okay, I'm going to grab this 1/2-inch wrench. I'll grab a couple of these openings, even though I don't think any of them are going to fit. They're metric. I have my vice grips and other crap in the car, so hopefully I'll be able to get that line off. Hopefully they'll be selling me another one cheap. Okay, I don't know what tools I can possibly need other than these. Let's see if I can get that sucker off. Oh, paper towels, that's what I forget. There it is. Hopefully that's enough stuff to do the job. I should have a plastic bag to throw the old paper towels. Guess I use a Ziploc bag. Here we go. I'm glad this thing's still here. Hopefully they'll prorate the rental on this project. They're normally about $50 a month. Geez, there's some major frame rust issues going on here. I gotta keep that in mind to deal with. Geez, the corrosion. Okay, I'm gonna take off these mounting bolts. I got like some brackets. You can see this whole pool. I don't think you can see it, but there's a pool of brake fluid all up in the frame here. Okay, those are out. Those are just regular self-threading lag bolts. Okay. This has been replaced before and somebody patched it in. Okay, I gotta take it off here at least. Yeah, the one on the frame was a regular self-tapper. Here's a clamp. That's probably what's supposed to be on the bottom frame, but these probably were put in when they repaired the brake lines and they lost the bolts or something. I don't know what the heck happened to the oil pan. It's all bent up. Looks bent up anyway. Yeah, it's definitely brake fluid. I got this one loose. This other one's hooked up with some kind of neoprene. You can't see with this stupid light. Yeah, you can. Anyway, I think this is a trans air line. No, it isn't. It's going to the back. What the heck is that? I hope it's not a gas line since they didn't even use a screw clamp on the neoprene. I don't see any leakage though. This other crap too. I don't even know what the heck this is. It's venting for the fuel tank, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what the heck they are. You got 3 lines. They don't seem to go anywhere. I guess there's 3 ventings to the fuel tank. Weird. This one's supposed to be that little clip. Okay. I don't dare bend it. Start another project. I'm just going to leave that one screwed up. It's not in the clip. That sucker doesn't want to move. I'm going to go down and get a 9/16 fuel line wrench. to cut it and put a socket on it somehow. I'm going to have to get a hacksaw blade and just cut it. Well, let's hope this works. Cut into the brake line funding. Well, yeah, it actually did work. I had to hold the back with a vice grip, so hopefully that didn't damage the other end of the fitting. It's not really designed for that. I should put never sees on this crap too, actually. Alright, that came off pretty nicely. There must be another brake. Yeah, there it is. Looks easy to get at least. Alright, well there they are. I damaged them. I took the rear line, didn't really seem to need it, but I can see it's rusting. So I'm going to pull that and replace that anyway while I'm under there. This other one, here's where it was leaking. You can see it's completely rusted right through. There's a split. You can actually see the split in the line. That's what almost killed me. Luckily there was no cars in front of me when the brakes went out, or I would have been into a serious jam. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. I try to clean the channel a little bit. A lot of grit and crap in there. Anyway, we're going to take these brake lines home, clean them a little bit, get some measurements in 2 different sizes for some reason, and I'm going to try to replace them. Refabricate them. I'm not going to be able to get those reinforcement crap, obviously, but I think I'm going to paint the other lines before putting them in. Alright, I'm going to clean these old lines up just a little bit so I don't keep getting horribly dirty dealing with them. I'm going to try to duplicate them as best I can. Okay, these are ready. They just need to dry so that I can paint them with a little S-clip. 2 frame self-tappers. I need to get another self-tapper somewhere, because there was actually 5 clamps on them, but there was only 4 bolts because one wasn't clamped in, and the other 2 lag bolts, I'll just reuse those. They held pretty good actually on that cross member frame. Well, not too bad. I'll clean the tub later. I don't know what all that rust is from. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the bolts here to dry near these blazer parts. And I'm going to go try to get the lines, and then but then these will be dry. Alright, to Walmart to get some paint. Alright, rocking and rolling now. Out a little over 30 bucks so far. Back to running George around again. This stuff should be dry enough to paint at this point. That way it won't rust so quickly. Yeah, I'll let these dry for a little bit. Then I'll shoot on up and install them. Hopefully I won't get in trouble for messing up this deck. Really needs painting anyway. Not much more you can do with it. It's starting to rot out beyond stain. Okay, they stick out of the trunk a little bit. If I don't have time to mess around, I gotta get going and then install these. And now for the tricky part. I have to bend this one first of all to look like this one, and then I'll hook it up. Alright, it's a start. I bent it around the handle of my ratchet. Alright, the lines are on. They don't appear to be leaking. All I gotta do is bleed this sucker now. I have to go get George take 2 people unless you have special equipment, which I don't. So, this should be fun. Okay, George is following me with a car. I broke one bleeder screw. The other ones wouldn't even move. I didn't even dare move them. So we got one brake bled. The front right. So I have one brake, which is pretty good. It's actually more brakes than it's had for about 6 months. But it's enough to make it home. I'm going to take these other things apart at some point. But at least I can get out of that spot where they're going to charge me money to leave it there. So we're on the way home. I'm going to take the highway.